There's nothing like being woken up by a horny elk. That came out wrong. Yeah, this high-pitched squeal. But I just saw a herd of them. You probably can't see them. About 10 of them rushed through there. So that was pretty cool. It's day 8, and already I had a nice sunrise. Saw a bunch of elk, heard their mating call. Very exciting. My pinky toe is killing me. That blister is just huge. I'm hoping by tomorrow it will have toughened up a bit. My Achilles tendon is a little sore, but I just got it warmed up and it feels fine. But I'm just taking a walk in the woods now, taking it real slow. I don't have to catch up to anyone or anything, so just kind of going at an easy pace and hoping I don't agitate the Achilles tendon any further. But it feels fine now, so we'll see. Aragorn, are you home? I guess I just walked through a burn back in '88. 3,000 plus acres. I'm almost to a tent site with a creek for water. And I gotta make some decisions because the next water's like 10 miles. So I'd be going like 21 miles today, which I think I can do, but I need to look at the elevation. It's either that or I carry a bunch of water for 5 miles and then hang out at camp and really not much to do. So I'm gonna check the elevation and any other notes on far out to make a decision. The trail crosses a bunch of roads, and I found this in a cooler. Trail magic. I wasn't gonna drink much on this trip, but think it would be irresponsible of me not to ingest those calories. And it's super cold and it's a hot day. So I'm gonna go for it. Morning, it's day 9. I was gonna sleep in today, but I had a bunch of bees swarming my tent. In the comments it said this area had a bunch of wasps around the water source. But they didn't bother me last night and I didn't really care. I had hiked 21 miles. And so anyway, I decided to just stuff my tent in, and I probably took a few with me, probably in my pack right now. But I'm gonna hike up a bit and then have a brunch because I haven't eaten dinner and I haven't eaten breakfast and I'm not hungry at all. So Grizz's weight loss program is working great so far, but I do need to eat and get calories. Well, even my camera died the last one. I just was saying I met some people from UK and Canada, which is pretty cool, and I just trying to get to this next campsite, but it was full, so I kept going, and it was about a mile and I just couldn't do it, and so about half mile, 500 feet elevation, I stopped and finally ate, and now I'm just laying here. I just ate ramen and 2 oatmeals and a granola bar because I haven't eaten dinner or breakfast. I'm just waiting for the energy to pump into my body because I wasn't doing too well. So you always got to eat, even if you have to force yourself, which I did. But yeah, if you don't have gas, you're gonna go down. Anyway, I'm just laying here briefly looking up in the sky, and probably get up and get moving in a few. Rough day today. I only went 2 miles and just crashed. I ate a bunch of food and set up my tent and just took a long nap. It's okay, I'm not on a huge schedule. I do need to be in Snoqualmie on the 3rd. That's in a couple days, but I just didn't have any energy, and that is why it's so important to eat. Even if you're not hungry, you need those calories. Or drink, like that Rainier beer. That helped me get up that hill yesterday. But yeah, I just hit it hard yesterday. Today I am just, it's been horrible. But I just got up from a big nap. I feel a lot better. I'm going to give it a go and see how far I can get. I was going to try to go 13 miles today. That'd be about 11 more miles to go, but we'll see. I'm not really going to push it. If I can do another 6 or 7, that's cool. I just want to be able to have a good afternoon at Mirror Lake, which is in 18 miles. And I think I'll be able to do that tomorrow. So that's the plan, just keeping it real, telling you all the good and bad, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get back out there, maybe get a little more candy in me, and it's a huge climb. It's like 2,800 feet. Ugh. So we'll see. Hornet battle. inside my rain fly. Well, that was a rough day. I think I went only 8 miles. It's the hardest 8 miles I've ever done. Just didn't have any energy. Legs were not working. It was also muggy and 87 degrees. And just all uphill. It was brutal. But I'm here at camp. I'm going to make some good old chili mac. I got my tent set up. It's along a old abandoned road. There's a couple that will be joining me. They're down getting water, and there's a big Sean, I think is his name. He's over there. So I had a little company tonight. They're all beat too. It was a rough day. I was gonna go 13 and it just didn't happen. It's supposed to be 70 degrees tomorrow, so I'm happy about that. And probably get up early and just cruise. Also Big Sean saw a bear, so it was like a half mile away. So pretty exciting. I have a beer box. I wish it was a beer box. A bear box. So should be okay. But he videotaped it, so it was pretty neat to see that. Anyway, good night and go.
All right, I'm Big Sean. This is Derp. This is Abby's favorite stuffed animal. Been going since White Pass, which is 70-something miles. Best section, White Pass to Chinook. I saw more views in that 30-mile section than I did on the entire East Coast. Tips, don't hike when it's hot. That's about it. And conserve water as much as possible. And eat dinner.
Yes.
Those are my tips.
Great tips. Thank you.
Yep.
Day 10. I stink. I mean, it's bad. It's the stench that your mom, tells you about, warns you about. Whew. Well, that feels better just to say that out loud. I mean, it's bad. Anyway, man, my legs are just screaming every little hill. Is an effort. I think that 21-mile day was just a little too much. I need a 0 day in a bed with a TV and just chill. But I'm gonna try to go about 13.5 miles today. It's a lot cooler today, thank God. And there's a nice lake there. I'm hoping to take a swim and get some of the stench off me, but I gotta tell you, in a couple of hours, it doesn't smell anymore. It's like you just grow accustomed to it. I don't know about what anyone else thinks. Anyway, it's early. It's about 6 something, and I'm off. Here we are, guys. $1 million views. Power lines. Gorgeous. I love seeing that cloud layer. It's nice and cool today. Oh. Much better day today than yesterday. It was just so muggy. We're We're doing good though. I'm thinking about pizza already at Snoqualmie Pass, even though it's another day away. I also just saw two trail runners say, where do they come in at? All they have is like a little bit of water. They're just running and giggling and laughing. And I'm like in pain. I gotta ask next time, where did you guys come from? Did you come from Snoqualmie Pass or? I don't know. Very crazy. It's just a sea of clouds out there though. It's pretty cool. These power lines are sure loud. What a glorious morning. This has just been awesome though. Nice and misty, mysterious. Nice and cool. Yeah, there's something going on over here though. It's pretty loud. Hopefully I don't get electrocuted. This is Ant Rainier. Holy cow, it's huge. Almost comes up to my waist. And now we got some hills. Ooh. This is what I wanted in Washington. I miss the fog. It's like a big cloud dragon just blowing mist through all these valleys. It's awesome. It keeps things cool, keeps things mysterious. I mean, I like the sun and everything, but I love the variety here in Washington. More mountains over there. Much better hike day today. Whew, what a difference. Getting my legs back. Feeling a lot better. So I'm happy. Mr. Frog. I had a chat with Night Owl about 2 nights ago, and I wanted to share what he said. He felt the Pacific Crest Trail was like college. You go as a freshman to the desert, you're meeting new people, you're talking, there's a lot of energy. And then, you know, sophomore year, you're going through the Sierras. You're kind of learning the ropes and learning what to do. And then you go through North Cal as a junior and Oregon, and you're just kind of getting things done. And then finally, Washington's like your senior year, where you're just kind of over it. You're just doing your thing, and you're trying to reach your goal. And I was like, that's pretty darn good, because some of the hikers I've met, there's just kind of this glum vibe. They're just tired. I get it. I totally get it. They just want to be done. There's a bunch of hikers that skipped some of the trail to go on a dirt road to skip 7 miles because it's faster. And I get it. You need something a little different. But I thought Night Owl's representation of, or his idea of the PCT is pretty spot on. I'm just taking a little break by that nice little creek and waterfall. Now I got a big hill to go up. It's like 5.2 miles to the lake. I'm thinking about going maybe 4 miles beyond that if I feel up to it, just so I can have a nice easy 5-6 miles the next day down to Snoqualmie Pass. That's the plan, but plans always change, so we'll see. It's starting to rain a little bit too. Well, I almost stayed at that lake. I even took a back glance at one spot, thought about it. But I just had the energy and I felt really good, and I decided to go down another 4 miles so that tomorrow it's an easy 4 or 5 mile hike to town, because tomorrow's town day. So I'm excited. Here's my tent spot. Starting to rain a little bit. Making some dinner. And no one else is here yet. You never know when they'll pull in. But I got a cool little meadow out there with a little creek. Maybe I'll see some elk or something tomorrow morning. We'll see. But yeah, that's a wrap. I'm gonna go to bed soon and call it a day. Went about I think about 17.5 miles today. So, and I feel really good. I got my legs back, people. I'm happy. Near the end there, I was starting to go up those hills like normal. So I think it's just a lack of calories. So always eat. Even if you're not hungry, I've been forcing myself to eat. It sucks. But you have to have those calories. Super important. Anyway, tomorrow's town day. All smiles, because town day is great. I could use a shower. I'm excited to eat everything, and of course I'm hungry for that stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me, but just to chill out, I'm excited. So see you tomorrow.